Folks, welcome to Grapevine Mustang Baseball. Live from the park here at Grapevine. Trying to get our audio squared away. Check one. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Mic check.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
And playing left field, number 12, Elijah Howard. Batting second and playing center field, number 9, Davis. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 14, Will McConnell. Batting Dane Hain. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 21, Ricard Rodriguez. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 24, Colin May. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 15, Michael Durant. And on the mound for the Falcons, the pitcher, number 4, Jaron Giamo.
Well, we're coming at you live from Grapevine, where they have introduced the Hall of Fame class from Grapevine. Go ahead, let's get this first.
Leading off and playing catcher, number 8, Mason Shimkus. Batting second and playing right field, a senior, number 18, Sam Pierce. Batting third and playing shortstop, a senior, number 11, Patrick McCullough. Batting fourth, the first baseman, a senior, Jack Rogers. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 19, a sophomore, Jace Richard. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 28, a sophomore, Grant Clyde. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 5, a sophomore, Garrison Goldsberry. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 4, a sophomore, Sebi Aguirre. Batting ninth, the pitcher, a senior, number 22, Colin McKinley. And in playing center field, number 7, a junior, Brock Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, today's umpiring crew at first base is David Trice, and behind the plate calling balls and strikes is Survey Blanche. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor America and the men and women who serve to protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, we have a redesigned scoreboard. I hope you find it useful. Excuse me. We are ready to go here, live from Grapevine. This is a production of Tradio, your Grapevine Mustang baseball on Tradio.
Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
Well, the left fielder, Elijah Howard.
Okay, we're about to get started here, live action from Grapevine. Number 12 leads off for Lake Dallas. Colin McKinley, the senior, on the hill for the Mustangs. First pitch is a strike right down there, Peachtree. Another pitch, it could go either way. I guess, excuse me. I guess the prevailing choice was to say it was high, so I guess we just established the top of the strike zone with that pitch. There's a pitch right on the outer side, right at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Colin McKinley breezing along. Rogers, Aguirre, Patrick McCullough, and Jace Christian. There's a ground ball to the second baseman. Keeps his head down. Makes a tough throw to first base. Jack stays on the bag, dives to the top side, catches it. We had out number 1 for Conlon here in the top of the first.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 9, the center fielder, Jacob Dipp.
This is number 9 batting now for Lake Dallas. One out here, top of the first. That's a great pitch right there on the outside, off speed. Colin already working it, in and out now. That's fouled back into the biology lab. Looks like the Petri dish section. 2 strikes. Colin way ahead here. Before the game, we had a Hall of Fame inductee ceremony for the Grapevine Hall of Fame. I'm trying to get the list for you. But I can tell you that one of the inductees tonight, 23 years here in the school system, excuse me, Coach Darian Mooney on the staff currently, and very deserving. Two batters fighting Colin here. Got a good old battle. So we put a new scoreboard in place to give you more opportunity to see baseball on the screen. The logo and the scoreboard before was filling it up. Love to get your feedback on what you think. That's a curveball hit down the left field line. It's about a foot inside the bag. Jace dove, wasn't able to get it. Goldsberry's in the corner, and he fields it, gets it to McCullough. And Lake Dallas has a runner on here in the top of the first on a rip by this 2-hole hitter. Up now,
Walker Davis.
Walker Davis, number 2 for Lake Dallas here. Still fighting a little bit of wind out here tonight. Weather should be good for us. Gonna have to keep the limiter down a bit. Colin rocks and deals. He's a first pitch strike artist. And the first pitch is a strike. No balls, 1 strike now for Conlon. On the 3-hole hitter, we've got 1 out here in the top of the first. Moderate lead at second base. Ball's in the dirt. He's going to come on down, and he's going to get him too. He got him. That's a great call. Had a great angle on it. Umpire was right on top of it. You don't run on Mason Shimkus when he blocks the ball like that. That's just a poor base running decision. There have been enough of these out here to be able to show you that. The guy comes up and guns it down to third base, and Jace puts the tag right on him. The ball beat him. He tried to slide around the tag, but he didn't get there. Good call. The umpire was moving his feet. He was squared up. He got set to make the call, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it when they work hard like that. 2 balls, 1 strike. The thing is, he didn't keep moving when the play was going to happen. He set his feet and he looked right at it and made his view and picked his decision. Now it's 3-1 on the third place hitter. This is number 2 for the Falcons. 2 outs. Imagine Colin will go right after him here on 3-1. And he did a swing through and a miss. Now, if we're guessing here, of course, you know me, I am going to guess. I think Colin's going to throw him a deuce right here. Colin's got great control of his curveball, although he was late on the swing. See what happens. Colin deals, fastball, fouled back. Caught up to it that time. That ball looked like it was a little inside, and number 2 kept his hands in tight and was able to get the inside handle on the ball. Outfield's got Pearson right, Brock Smith in center, and the sophomore Garrison Goldsberry. That's a curveball, strike 3. I told you the guy can control his pitches. Great job right there. Mustangs, no blood after giving up a double. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. Your score, Lake Dallas 0, Mustangs coming to bat.
Coaching at third base for Grapevine, Jimmy Webster, and coaching for the Mustangs at first base, Braden Blackwell. Now batting, Mason Shimkus.
Shimkus steps in there, starting catcher for the Mustangs. Been the starter all year long. Been batting in the 1 hole too. So Shimkus has worked it to a 3-1 count. I would not throw him something he can drive, and that was not the pitch he wanted. That was down a bit. Good discipline there by number 8. Now 3-2. He's going to have to open it up a little bit and battle the strike zone. And he reached for it and popped it up on the infield. The third baseman was calling for it. And he makes the play, number 21, for the Falcons to get the first out in the inning.
Now batting for the Mustangs, the right fielder, number 18, Sam Pierce.
Pierce steps in there. Number 18, I think he's been injured for a few games. One of the solid senior hitters on this team. Batting in the 2 hole tonight. I think he and Mason are going to the same college next year for to play baseball, if I'm not mistaken. That ball got him. He'll be at first base. Mustangs got some action here. Runner at first with one out. So I don't know exactly how to handle it with this walk-up music.
Hit by pitch. Brings the shortstop, number 11, Patrick McCullough.
And we'll get Patrick McCullough here to bat. Left-hander number 4 for Falcon steals. He throws it in the dirt. Pierce is going to be at second base easily. Mustangs coming to the game with a 7-2 record in District 6-5A. And they are leading the district right now. In fact, the team that's right behind them is the team they're playing tonight, Lake Dallas. Pierce with a good lead at second base. Ball's down. Pitcher got McCullough to swing. Number 11, a little over the top on that one. Looks like wishes he could have that one back. Another good lead by Pierce at second base. There's one hit off the end, and it's going to be a tough play at first base. Nobody's covering. McCullough is going to be safe at first.
The base hit brings to the plate the cleanup. Number 6, the first baseman, Jack Rogers.
Rogers steps in, looking for something to put a swing on. Need to get it to the outfield here. He got a pitch on the first. Sorry. Looks like he got a pitch on the first one now. You know, this might be a time where the Mustangs put a play on. McCullough's a pretty heady base runner at first base. He's throwing over. And I guess they were trying to sniff something out. The Mustangs didn't do anything. I don't know, but I know a run is important. Whoever gets the first run of the game, it will be important here. Steal. Jack stayed in the box after the swing. It looked like it may have been a hit and run. 2 runners set up. The table is set for Jack Rogers. And that ball's down. And it's going to be the second out here. It's going to take a big hit by number 19, Jace Christian.
Now batting the third baseman, number 19, Jace Christian.
Umpire shaking his head left and right. I guess that was low. Two-one on Jace now. That's a rip right up the middle. That's a base hit. Sophomore's come through again. Jace Christian with another 2-out clutch hit for the Mustangs. Number 19 gets it done.
The hit by Jace brings up to the plate the designated hitter, number 28, Grant Line.
Grant Klein, Jace is a delayed steal there, and he's going to be safe. He went around the tag. That was a heck of a slide. And he did a good job avoiding the tag when he came into second base. Yeah. It's that's a base hit on the infield for number 28, Grant Klein.
Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Garrison Goldsberry.
Goldsberry is going to step in there. Now, I know him as a left-handed hitter, but he looks like he's going to step in and go righty. Mustangs threaten to blow this one, the top right off here. Two balls now on the batter. Three balls, no strikes. This is Goldsberry. And he takes ball 4. Base is going to be full of Mustangs here for Sevi Aguirre. I hope I get that. I hope I'm saying that name close. And Sevi's another sophomore. Look, bases are full. Number 4 for Lake Dallas. Number 4 for Lake Dallas has got to throw him a strike, or he's going to give him a free RBI. 1 ball, no strikes now. It's all started with a 2-out clutch hit by Jace Christian, who's at third base. That's in there for a strike. Two the count on Sevi, and he missed it. Tell you what, though, Mustangs draw first blood, and we're going to go to the top of the second. Your score: Grapevine 2, Lake Dallas 0.
At the end of 1, we've got 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 left on base. We're through 1. Falcons 0, Mustangs 2.
So Colin jumps ahead here. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the, I guess this is the 4th place hitter for Lake Dallas. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As has been the case with many batters this year. Colin throws it by him.
Now that is for the Falcons, number 20, Brendan Sorsby.
That ball's in the dirt. Colin probably would like to have that one back. Really, in terms of being able to throw that baby again. So we talked about it earlier, but there was a Hall of Fame induction ceremony. At the beginning of the game for the Grapevine High School Baseball Hall of Fame. This is a ceremony that occurs every 5 years. We'll have to get you a shot of the nice plaque that they created. Spearheaded last year by the former, that's a rip right there, but the second baseman is on it, and Sevy fields it and makes the play. Rogers gets the out, comes off, throws to McCullough, over to Sevy, over to Jace, and back to Colin McKinley on the mound so he can do it again.
Number 1, Dane Hine.
Oh, what a great pitch. I told you guys earlier, he'll throw the breaking pitch at any time. You can't. There are no pitches by Colin McKinley that you can take off the table at any point in the game or at any count. There's a ball that might make it up to the middle. Sevy's going to get to it, but there's no way he'll make the play. That's a clean hit. Right up the middle. There's a good job of keeping the hands inside and just getting the barrel on it, driving it up the middle.
In the 7 hole, the third baseman, number 21, Ricard Rodriguez.
Good block by Shimkus. I suppose people are going to figure out, don't steal on this dude. Number 21 in there for Lake Dallas. A small lead at first base, nothing too terrible. And there's a fly ball. It's going to be tough, though. Nope. Center fielder Brock Smith has got a beat on it. Comes up, makes the catch. And we're going to roll on to the bottom of the second inning. Mustangs.
No one left on base. Or through the
Mustangs holding a 2-0 lead. McKinley gets in there and fouls one back to the right. Hard hit ball by Conlon to the shortstop. He ranges to his left. He comes up and throws it first base. Great job by the first baseman getting a full scratch and digging the ball on kind of a low throw. And he kept his foot on the bag and everything else. I'll tell you what, that was a great job. Shimka steps in there and takes a 2-out rally to get something going here. Ball's high for Shimkus. The ball's hit to the infield. Looks like there's going to be a catch made by the second baseman for the second out of the inning.
Batting for the Mustangs, number 18, the right fielder, Sam Pierce.
Pierce steps in there with a chance to ignite another 2-out rally like the Mustangs had in the first. That was like a 56-foot pitch right there to Sam Pierce. AT&T is powering our broadcast today. AT&T Wireless, powering the Tradio trucks connectivity with something very simple. A vehicle hotspot is doing it, guys. 3 balls now for Sam Pierce. And the right fielder has had some very good luck this year. He's got a nice, sweet swing. Well, had an older brother play here a few years back, Nick Pierce. Nick ended up going from Grapevine to UT Arlington and then on to a few other places. I don't know exactly where he is now. But I'll tell you what, Nick made one of the most incredible catches I've ever seen at this level of baseball. Well, Lake Dallas is going to go ahead and peer, and we'll be right back. This is live from the track. All right, we've got Patrick McCullough in with a runner on first base. New pitcher, throw to first. Everybody's safe there. Mustangs pretty solid on running the bases this year. There's no, they've had a few errors where somebody's rounded and gone to second base on a ball that they thought was going to go through, and it ends up getting cut on something from the outfield. But those are like aggressive items. Haven't really seen too many mental mistakes by the Mustangs. Got 2 outs here. McCullough 0-1. This is probably a good pitch to do something on. Coach was running through some signals. Yep, he went 2 strikes. It's a better lead at first base this time, an extra half step. And he gets back on his stomach. McCullough, 0-2 pitch from the new Falcons pitcher coming. And he got his hands behind inside the ball and took the break pitch to the right side, but the right fielder got a beat on it pretty rapidly.
No runs on no hit.
And they were able to take it down. Listen, we're through 2 innings. Grapevine Mustangs 2, Lake Dallas 0. This is Grapevine Mustang Baseball on Tradio. Collins strikes out the first batter of the inning. And we drifted the music through that first batter. Sorry about that. And there's a swing strike. 1-1 strike here. We're in the top of the third. McKinley has been in control so far in this game. That ball's down. Good take right there by the batter. Two balls, one strike on number 15 for the Falcons. McKinley left that one up. It's 3-1. Now you see, a lot of guys are standing in there, and they're going to dig in, and they're going to be looking for a fastball. But number 22, he might throw a deuce right here on this one. This is there's no guarantee. But he took a walk to first base, so Lake Dallas has got a runner on. The tying run is at the plate now.
To the plate, left
Number
fielder,
12.
Number 12.
This is the leadoff
Elijah
hitter.
Howard.
So we'll improve the scoreboard by the time we use it next. And the space beside the count will give you some indication on the batter and the number and who it is. And hopefully we can make some improvements there. You'll notice that we've got a marquee with some news. We're going to keep track of. Got him. Oh, my Lord. That was a close one. I'll tell you what, that was a great move by Conlon. I think he had shown the guy a couple of his looks, but not done anything. I'll tell you what, that call could have gone either way. Like I said, though, this umpire out in the field, he seems to be right in position to make the calls. Big lead at first. He got him that time. Yeah, he did. And the umpire was there to make that call. Conlon McKinley, it's a good read right there because number 15 had stretched his lead over at first base. Conlon felt it. Just mark of a good senior pitcher. Knew he could get him with that other half step that he took. Right down Peachtree. 1 ball, 1 strike. I know that's going to fuel him. Folks, feels like it's about 45 degrees out here tonight. It is really, really cold. And the sun hasn't even gone down yet. Oh, that's a curveball. Popped up. Let's see what we got. Brock Smith looks like he's got a beat on it. He tucks it in his glove and heads to the side. Heading to the dugout with the lead. The Mustangs are up 2-0. We're going to the bottom of the third.
We're through the top of the third. For the Mustangs, the first baseman, number 6, Jack Rogers.
Number 6 steps in there with a chance to get something going for the Mustangs. We're flashing the standings on the screen. It's a differential. Obviously, I guess I forgot to put the number 8 team as Denton Ryan. 6, 7, and 8, all with the same district record. This is the 10th game for the Mustangs tonight, and it's a pretty important game because Birdville's right on their tail in the standings. Birdville is 7-3, Mustangs are 7-2, so the Mustangs are up by half a game. The reason that is important is if they do happen to finish in a tie, Birdville will get the nod because they won the head-to-head competition. And the 2 losses that the Mustangs have came at the hands of the Hawks. Hands of the Hawks or hand of the Hawks? Anyway, came against the Hawks. Got a 2-2 count now. Tonight's game is being brought to you by McKinley and Hutchings CPAs. There's a rip. It went right up the arm of number 21. He recovered. He's not going to make the play, though. The ball's going to be over there near the tarp, but not far enough to kill it. And Jack is going to be over at second base. This is going to be a scoring interpretation. That ball was smoked, rolled right up the arm of number 21 over there at third base. I don't know how they're going to score it. I probably would give him a hit.
Base hit by Rogers brings
yep.
to the plate the third
Sounds like they are.
Number 19, Jace Christian.
Sophomore Jace Christian at the dish now. With a run on second, nobody out. This is typically going to be a bunt situation for the Mustangs. And there's Jace. He squares around early. No secret there. It's by the book. Coach Jimmy Webster at third base does a lot by the book. But, you know, he's also one to throw the bunt to the side in these situations and do a slash if everybody's doing an early rotation. And I don't think they did an early rotation that time. There's a great bunt by Jace. Great bunt. It's going to take a good play to get him out, and the third baseman does. So we got number 6. Got number 6 at third base. Now number 28, Grant Klein, who got pulled up from the JV. I didn't know his number on Tuesday. I apologize for that, Grant. But I got you in my logbook now. Oh, that's a good starting pitch right there. That was just a great pitch by the pitcher. This situation, I'm looking fastball. I know Grant was as well, and just buckled his front knee on that deuce. Pitcher did a good job laying it in. Let's see what he comes with here. He threw another one, and Grant launches it to left field. That is way deep. Oh, great catch there. Great catch by the left fielder. I'll tell you what, that's a bomb by Grant Klein, but he's going to get an RBI out of it. Way to do your job, buddy.
And that's the left fielder, number 5, Garrison Goldsberry.
Goldsberry steps in now with a 3-run Mustang lead. Looking to get things going again for the team. Goldsberry hits one hard. It'll be a base hit to right field. Tell you what, the last 2 hitters have both been, actually the last 3 hitters have been sophomores.
The hit by Goldsberry brings to the plate the second baseman, number 4,
Number 4 is a sophomore. Wow. These guys are solid. So Goldsberry's at first with very good speed. He has a very moderate lead, though. He's gone. First pitch. Sevy takes a cut. And it's going to be stolen base for Goldsberry. Catcher did a pretty good job with the throw down there. The shortstop came up in front of the bag to make the catch. You know, unless you're out there, you don't really know how those bounces are. It's going to be tough for him to make a tag on anybody. Goldsberry with a reasonable lead. Sevy is forcing it right here. 0-2. I don't want to say the S word, but it rhymes with lump. And he might be in one of those right now. But number 4 looking for something to put the barrel on. He swings and hits it down to the third baseman. Sevy's so fast, man. That was a banger over at first. Out by half step. Got down the line quickly. We're going to roll on to the top of the 4th. This game has got legs. Mustangs up 3-0.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
He offered. That's a good call right there. This would be a 1 ball, 1 strike now. Conlon McKinley in control. We're in the top of the 4th. This game, first pitch was right around 6 o'clock, maybe a bit after, because of the festivities at the beginning with the Hall of Fame induction. One of the current, that ball's popped up on the infield. It looks like the shortstop, McCullough, taking charge, and he gets it, flips it over to Sevi, who throws it on a 1-hop to Jace, who gets it to Conlon so they can do it again.
The pop-up brings to the plate the shortstop, number 1, Dane Hine.
On that Hall of Fame induction ceremony, there was one of the inductees was current coach Darian Mooney, whose name is going to be on a plaque in perpetuity now out there at the Hall of Fame, Walk of Fame, I guess they call it, over there when you first come into the park. Beautiful facility here. If you've never made it, that's hit by pitch. Guy's going to be at first base, going to give a little life over there to the dugout for the Falcons. If you've never made it over to Grapevine, it's really a historical looking place. Beautiful dugouts, grass park, grass facility, well manicured. You could check just by looking at some of the outfield. Grass cuts. I mean, there's a lot of pride taken in this ballpark. Got a lot of space out in the outfield. It's pretty good size. It's 400 to straightaway center. 350 in the alleys, 315 down the line. Got a beautiful brick backstop. Feels like a lot of place for a lot of seats for the fans, but I don't know how others approach it, but I certainly think this is a great place, obviously.
Courtesy runner for the Falcons, number 5, Jack Belcher.
Jack Belcher running now for the Falcons. There's a bunt. It's going to take a great play by Jace, and he throws down. Whoa. I don't know about that one. I've been a fan of the guy in the field, but I'm not saying he was in the wrong position. He definitely was in the right position to make a call. I'm just not a fan of what he actually called.
The hit brings to the plate the right fielder, number 20, Brendan Sorsby.
Looks like they're having some trouble with the scoreboard out there in the outfield. Got one out, though, on my book, and left-handed batter at the plate. 2 runners on for the Falcons. This is the tying run at the plate. And Conlon starts him off with a pitch that the umpire says missed the strike zone, so 1 ball, no strikes. Infield fly rules in effect, which is runners on first and second or the bases loaded with less than 2 outs. The infield fly rule is there to protect the offense, which some people don't realize why. And the theory is that on a fly ball, the batter's going to be running it out. So if there's just a runner at first base and the defense decides to drop it, it's highly unlikely that they'll be able to get both the batter and the guy at first base out. But if 2 guys are on and you drop it, you might have a chance to spin it on the 2 guys on base. So that's why it's 2 guys on base and not 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the left-handed hitter who took a massive cut previous pitch. 1 out in the inning. I think this is going to be a situation where 2 balls, 2 strikes now on my book. I may be behind by 1 ball, though. Crowd's into it for Lake Dallas now. That ball stayed high. 3-2. Coach has got something to consider now. The coach at third base. I don't see him running through any signals, so looks like he's just going to play it straight up. Depending on how good of a contact hitter this guy is, you might start the runners here, but it looks like he's playing straight. And that's why, because he knows his team better than we do. 2 strikes. Or excuse me, 2 outs now for Lake Dallas.
For real this time, number 1, the shortstop, Dane Hines.
Okay, so this is Dane Hines, number 1 now. I think the PA system here may have misspoke on the previous batter. Action now down here in the Mustangs pen. Who's warming up? Drew Finer throwing in the Mustangs bullpen. There's a ball hit straight in the air. There may be a play. I think Christian's going to have a play in foul territory. Camps under it, makes a play. Falcons leave 2 guys stranded. And the Mustangs doing some damage here.
No runs, 1 hit.
Heading to the bottom of the 4th.
1 left on base.
Mustangs 3, Falcons 0.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Okay, we're back to live action here at Grapevine. Looks like number 22, McKinley, has come to the plate. Chance to help himself now. Wow, McKinley rips one down the left field line. It's going to be into the corner. He's going to be on second base, or he's going to try for the double. And he's there, head first. Looks like number 8, Shimkus. Is there number 10? I think that's Conti. Is going to go in and run for...
Braden Stevenson now batting.
Excuse me.
For the Mustangs, number 8, the catcher.
Number 10, Braden Stevenson is... Number 10, Braden Stevenson is running over there for Conlon. Courtesy runner. Shimkus takes ball 1. Small ball's good ball. Small ball puts runs on the board. That's why number 8's up there squaring around to bunt with nobody out and a runner on second base. Lays it down perfectly to the third baseman. Oh, the pitcher slides. Shimkus is going to be at first base. I think they may have to give him a hit on that. I don't know. Maybe they'll give an error on pitcher. Who knows? A sacrifice anyway. It's a sack by Shimkus. A sacrifice with an E1. Lake Dallas coach is going to walk out here and have a word. I'd like to take this time to thank our game day sponsor, McKinley and Hutchings, CPAs in Colleyville. For your tax and business questions, everybody, all you small businesses out there thinking about PPP or thinking about employee retention credits, Family Leave Act, CARES, ERTC, give them a buzz. They're the guys that can help you out. That's McKinley and Hutchings, CPAs here in Colleyville, Texas. Okay, the Lake Dallas coach is done with his discussion. And actually, he made a pitching change here. We're going to go to some of that canned music because I can't use the cover music. Mustangs are enjoying a lead. So this is a guy where I think Coach might actually start the runner at first base. But you got a dilemma, like we talked about the other day, with the guy holding the runner on at first. And Sam's a lefty. It creates a hole over there for him to hit through. So maybe you don't start the runner. Coach ran through some signals here. I don't know. I didn't see them, so I don't know exactly what they were. On the 1-0 count, though, let's see if there's anything happening. That ball's downstairs. That's a good call by the umpire. 2 balls and no strikes on Sam Pierce. So the second baseman is shifted over in double play location. And the guy at first is tight because he's holding the runner at first. That ball was inside now. I think Coach will probably make him take a pitch here. If you're just joining us, McKinley started this with a double down the left field line. Braden Stevenson came in to run for him. Shimkus with a bunt, and the pitcher misplayed it. As 16, the new pitcher throws a strike. The pitcher misplayed it, and that's how we got runners on first and third. And now we're at the 2-hole hitter, Sam Pierce. It's a 3-1 count with nobody out. Looking for something he can put a swing on and send it to the outfield. And there's a ball that's going to be in the hole. Thrown into the outfield by the second baseman. When it rains, it pours. That'll go down as a fielder's choice for Pierce. And an error. Nobody out still in the inning. This is a bunt situation here for number 11.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Patrick McCullough.
This is number 11, McCullough. My guess is he's going to square right here. Move these runners up with a bunt. And he did. What a great bunt. Put it right in front of the plate. And the catcher overruns it. It'll be a sacrifice with an error. This is what happens when you play small ball. This is what happens when you put pressure on the defense. You put pressure on the defense, things roll your way. That's what the
first baseman number 6, Jack Rogers.
You put pressure on the defense, good things happen. Ball outside. I think this game is going to get away from the Falcons here pretty quickly if they don't take care of business. You got to make the outs that you're supposed to make. Rogers settles in and he swings. That could be that's foul down the right line. Blackwell looks at it as it rolls into the tarp area. Got to find a pitch you can drive right here, Jack. They give you 3 strikes because the first 2 of them are your choice. Oh, he got one. He got one he could drive. That's going to be a sac fly and drive in a run. And there's going to be a play at third base. Well, it's a 2-out swing. Get the double play, but the Mustangs will take the run that they picked up out of it and end up with Sam Pierce on third base.
The third baseman, number 19, Jace Christian.
Now we're back into the heart of the order here where we have 4 straight sophomores. Jace Christian looks at strike 1 across the knees. Board has 5 runs on 8 hits for Grapevine. 0 runs on 3 hits for the other team. There's Jace hit to the second baseman. He's had some struggles on defense in this inning, but he makes that play, and he makes a good play. He fields it and throws a rocket over to first base for the 3rd out. Little redemption. Sevy drops Jace's hat and glove down right by the bag at third. Jace unloads his garage sale to Coach Blackwell to walk across, and the Mustangs are hitting the defensive side. After 4 complete, your score: Grapevine 5, Lake Dallas 0.
Good evening.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Do that again. Say it again.
Good evening.
That's perfect. Let me take mine off. Check 1. We've got guest play-by-play or guest color out here with Andy Northup. Northup.
That's correct.
All right. And I'm going to let him take on some play-by-play here while I keep up with the scoreboard.
All right. That scoreboard's acting up on us.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Got a little bit of a rain issue. Foul ball. It's going to run out of rope. And he makes a great catch there on the right field.
Was that Pierce?
Foul area. Yes, it was. I was losing faith, but he didn't. Thank heavens. Good stuff. That's one way.
That's right.
The fly out the right field brings to the plate the designated hitter, number 24, Colin.
I think Colin kind of settling in. I think he's got about 50, 60 pitches.
You know, he's found the slot, and I was talking about on here earlier that he's a guy that will throw any pitch on any count.
Sure.
Because he's a senior and he's got control of all of his pitches, and it doesn't matter if it's 3-1, 3-0, or 3-2. Every pitch in his arsenal is available to him, and he didn't do it right there, but normally he is eating up the first pitch strikes.
Yeah. In his relationship with Mason Shimkus, also a senior, just gives him the confidence that, he can go for that low strike or whatnot, and his catcher's going to back him up.
Yeah, and if it's an 0-2 count or 1-2 count and he throws that curveball in the dirt, Shimkus is going to block it.
Sure.
And earlier, these guys, if I was the opposing teams, I'd be scouting us on these broadcasts, right? Why do you run on Shimkus when he blocks the ball and keeps it in front of him?
Without question, especially that short throw down to third.
Yeah, I don't know. That was really highly unusual. I'm falling behind on the count.
That was
here.
a nice swing and miss power pitch right there.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of that. Got a little bullpen action. Mr. Feitner getting warmed up. It does not look like it's a quick warm-up, so this might be next inning. The defense is looking sharp, and that also helps your pitching staff.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think, that's a fly ball, another one over there, but Rogers looks like he has a beat
Parked
on it.
under it. Boom. There you go. Do the easy way.
Yeah, exactly. This is kind of like also on the freshman team. I follow freshmen. My son's on the freshman squad, and pitching and defense, man. Pitching and defense. You got guys that can go to the hill and knock down, 8 to 10 outs without having the defense have a chance. They get Ks, right? And then you have a defense that actually makes the plays that they're supposed to make, and next thing you know, you're winning games, and you're doing great things. This is real important tonight, though, because Birdville won their game last night.
Yeah. Did you notice that we had about 8 of the Birdville varsity team come out here to watch the game?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. They're obviously a little interested in what we got going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's a half game lead that the Mustangs have, and if I was Birdville coach, I'd have them be here for the whole game.
Sure.
Not the beginning. Are they still here?
They certainly are.
Are they sitting over in the? Where are they sitting?
They are over in the Lake Dallas side. It's kind of difficult to see with the green on green, but
right.
They're the guys that are walking around like they own this field.
Well, this year they do, right?
You know what? I did give them credit.
Yeah.
I had a few words with them regarding the broom, but I said, you know what? I'll give credit where credit's
due.
due.
Well, the 2 losses for the Mustangs in District 6-5A have been the Birdville week, and that's why this half-game lead has got to be extended to a full game. Mustangs, if they finish in a tie with Birdville, they'll lose the head-to-head.
That tiebreaker. Yeah.
The first tiebreaker is head-to-head competition.
Going back to that good defense, I kind of think that an error, unfortunate, nobody's trying to do that. Ooh,
see there? Hey, that guy, he was bailing out. He didn't know what to do.
No clues. Not comfortable. But it adds like 15 to 20 pitches to your pitcher's pitch count. And so you get somebody with some really good stuff that just kind of unravels a game. So defense is really important.
That's strike 3. Did you see that?
Yep.
He just painted it right there. Hey,
he pops off that mound. I love it. Coming into his stride.
Yeah. And look at him. He puffs up his chest and keeps walking because he can and he should. Hey, we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Mustangs are in command here with a 5-run lead. Grapevine 5, Lake Dallas Falcons 0. Right here, though.
Falcons on the mound now with number 15, Michael
I
Durant.
love that.
And whatever else we want to put up there.
Position change for the Falcons at second base. Number
Let's hope we can
22,
get another crooked number this inning. The batters are settled in. We got a couple of super softs stepping up with Grant Klein leading off.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that they've got 4 straight in the lineup tonight with Jace Christian 19, Grant Klein 28, Goldsberry's 5, I think,
Yes,
and then
that's-
Savia Gary is number 4.
Did you see that RBI sacrifice fly, Grant, to the wall? It's about time.
I thought he had gotten it enough to get out of here. It was a missile. He didn't get the call there. The umpire calls that front knee strike, which I'm fine with because he's already established the top of the strike zone.
He's been pretty consistent.
He
this
has
evening.
been. Yep. Actually, the
Big boy swing there, swing and a miss. He didn't catch that.
I think both of them have done a good job. I think the guy in the field missed one of the pickoffs at first base, but it didn't matter because the very next attempt, he got him, picked him clean.
Oh, there you
that's
go.
made a
Little
base
poke
hit.
right
Look at that,
there.
right down right
Yeah.
field. Let's see if he makes him throw him out.
No, coach is gonna, with a 5-run lead, he's gonna make him earn it. You know, and I thought there was a pretty nice play on a bunt that Jace fielded cleanly and threw down to first.
Absolutely, that was a great one.
I'm not sure if that was called
yeah.
our way, but
No.
I can live with that.
Now he called that safe, but that's one where you go back and you look at the film. But with a 5-run lead, we're not going to complain.
Right. Garrison had a nice hit at the last at bat. I think he hit a
And
flare over.
Garrison's doing a great job. Really.
Listen, I'll tell you, is obviously the sophomores are young, right? And they're starting to get their late season confidence that might help. I think coach was kind of hoping, especially with Jace, the way he's been at the plate.
Yeah, well, and number 4 earlier in the year, he was just ripping the ball. He was batting in the 2-hole spot.
Yep.
At one point, right?
Yeah, he was. He's moved that lineup now. He got the senior leadership, a couple of juniors, relied on juniors, and then the sophomores.
So my mic is going to be dependent on where you put your mouth. So how far you are.
I got you. Got a little pop fly right left field. Nobody's there to catch it.
It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Goldsberry. I like the small ball. I like the bunts. I like putting pressure on the defense. 2 different philosophies, obviously. Play for the big inning. Don't give up any outs, or put the ball down and move runners around. And that's just a heck of a pitch right there.
Yeah.
You got to tip your hat to number 15.
So we got a little strikeout there for Mr. Goldsberry, but Sevy's coming up, and I think he got a hit last inning as well, his last at bat. No, I understand changing your game plan based upon how the team's performing or the pitcher on the mound. And small ball, but sure is nice to have a blast in and out. And we're starting to hit the ball a little bit better.
That was a hit and run.
Yeah.
He's going to get up. Nope, he's going to stay.
Sevy swung through that, protecting the runner. Definitely a hit and run that resulted in a runner at second.
Number 21, he doesn't know exactly how to play this. It's 1 out, but I mean, this guy's fast at the plate, at the dish. He's playing. He doesn't know what to think of. Grant was caught in between. I'm not real sure exactly what that was. Grant,
That was not a graceful return to second, but he's safe.
We got it on camera.
I know Grant well enough. I can get away with that.
Yeah. Sevy hit one hard. Didn't he hit it down the up?
I know he got some good barrel on it. Sevy is really, when he's in his stride, is a pure hitter, and he puts a lot of time into it. I've never seen anybody be a gym rat as much as he when it comes to taking swings. Oh, another strike now. We got deuces with 1 out and a runner at second.
Number 4 stands in there. Mustangs looking to add to the lead, 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. 6 outs, 6 defensive outs from notching another win, but
in the dirt.
You can't take anything for granted in this district. It doesn't matter who you're playing. Looked like Heritage beat LD Bell today.
I saw that.
Yeah, and they won last night, so they're 6-4.
They're keeping the pressure on.
They're keeping the pressure. 6-4, and 2 of those losses came at the hands of the Mustangs.
Wow.
At the in the first series of the year, right?
Right.
They weren't really close.
Well, the one here was a little bit closer, but we got a couple of innings on their, really
Their
highly
eggs.
recruited pitcher, and that was a good win to get here. All right.
Ball's in the dirt. Grant Klein's going to advance to third base. Sevy.
And see if Sevy
Rounds
takes
it.
a huge lead up, but thinks better. All right. Runners at the corners, 1 out. This got and Conlon up the bait.
Now, you know what? I could see Coach Bunton right here. I really could. I know you got 1 out. Look at them. They're going to play up. I guess if they're playing up, you might want to.
Conlon hit a double last at bat.
Right down left field line.
Yeah, so maybe Coach will ride that hot stick, but we'll see. Going back to what we were talking about, small ball versus blast ball. There he goes. Let him hit away. Delayed
takes
steal.
off.
Oh, he got him at second. That I'm going to say that I think that was poorly executed. Maybe he was supposed to provide cover at that.
Yeah,
at bat.
I'm not sure if he did exactly what he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's okay. We got 2 outs, runner on third. Let's see if we can get that last run in. Foul ball. Brings the count 1-1.
Conlon, that was a pitch right there, dude.
That was pretty.
Yeah, that was one of those pitches where you're gonna go back and see that on the camera again. You're gonna say, I should have taken my 350 swing on that.
Tie them shoes up.
That's gonna be.
Right back to the pitcher, knocked down, picked up, throw to first. Can't help but feel we missed an opportunity there.
I'm sure we did. Hey, listen, the Mustangs though may have missed a few opportunities, but they still have the lead. Your score: Grapevine Mustangs 5, Lake Dallas Falcons 0.
4 through 5. Falcons 0, Mustangs 5.
So Collins on the mound still, looking strong. Same defensive setup. We do have Mr. Feitner warming up, but very slowly, doing a little stretching. See if we can have a clean inning here.
I don't know how many pitches Conlon's thrown. Wow. Lake Dallas just trying to manufacture some base runners.
Button on first pitch,
Yeah.
obviously, trying to get creative.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. where they are, what their total record is, but I know they're like 4th in the district. I thought they were 2nd or 3rd. There's a ground ball that gets by the
foul ball, just
third
past
base
third
bag.
base. You know, like you said before, though, the district's pretty tight on a given night. Anybody can beat anybody, so you got to stay focused and bring your game. We got the infield and outfield pretty straight away. High pitch. Falling behind this guy, we're going to have to battle back. Let's see what Collins got for him.
How many pitches you got over there on Game Changer?
I was about to look up.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. This is a leadoff hitter, number 12 for the Falcons. And he hits one over in the biology lab near the Petri dishes. Nobody's put anything back in the chemistry lab today, which is interesting.
You know, we have 71 pitches with 44 being strike for Mr. McKinley.
Yeah, that's not a bad ratio.
Got 1 ball, 2 strikes here. No.
2-2.
2-2. Thank you. Over the 5 innings, he's given up 3 hits and just 1 walk with 5 strikeouts. So it's a very solid outing.
Oh, that guy hit that one hard.
Yeah, that's going to go deep over the center fielder. I think we're going to try to rally
play
this
at third
to see
here.
if he holds. All right.
All right, so. Well, I tell you what, he kept his hands inside. He turned his back hip and fired that back hip and just let the bat come through the zone, drove that pitch. That was a nice job by number 12.
Yeah, no, and it really caught our center fielder, by surprise. Not that he could do anything. It was a solid hit. Coach is making that long walk up to the mound. Let's see what this is going to be. You got to give that boy credit. He got a hold of that one.
Yeah. Got a 5-run lead, though.
Yep.
You said he's thrown 78 pitches now?
Well, no, I think it's 74. Let me check that. Yeah, I got 75 pitches.
Yep. All right. Well,
he hadn't gone to the mound or the bullpen, so let's see if he's going to leave him in for the rest of this inning.
He hadn't looked at. He might try to get him to finish this one. I don't know where his. Well, he was just batting in the last inning, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Out of the infield, so that's good. And by the way, that dude raked that one, didn't he?
He did. He did. You know what? You're going to have to give credit where credit's due. Let's just go back to this guy. You've earned it. Let the boys make a play for you.
Yep.
Let's get in the dugout.
Well, the percentages are working in your favor. There's only 1 out of 3 that are going to put something out there that can't be played.
Let's see, this first pitch is he turns the bunt, fouled it off. So once again, he's ahead in the count. I love it.
I really don't understand. I mean, maybe it's the same concept. I got to turn yours. It's one of these situations where you're down 5 runs. I don't understand the bunt right there, honestly.
But I think when the coach doesn't have an answer, he's trying to manufacture an answer, right?
I guess. Another
squares
square.
the bunt.
He fouled that one back. Note to self, work on bunting technique. Well,
that ball might be moving out of Collins' hand.
I was going to say, I mean, he doesn't get all the strikeouts without the ball moving around, so it's harder to do.
Mr. Feitner looks warm. If coach needs him, he's ready. Oh, there's
a rip.
Another rip to left center. Garrison Goldsberry gets it right in front of the wall. 1 runner will score, and the second runner holds up at second. There goes the shutout. Let's see what coach does at this point.
I think coach might make a move here. This is, although it's a same situation.
2 hard hit balls back to back. Yeah, I will give the Mustang outfielders credit limiting those to doubles, but they were earned all the way. And Mr. McKinley's still there. Got some work to do. I like it.
He's a senior.
Yeah,
it's not going to have any kind of bearing on him. Assuming I think it's just going to be a situation where it's just going to bear down and rely on some other pitches because the last two guys just basically tanked. They tanked the fastballs, right?
Right. Looks like they were sitting on it.
Oh,
There you
there's
go.
a fastball.
1-1 count.
Colin's going to throw this next pitch a breaker. I'm guaranteed. Want to lay some odds on that?
No, I'm not a
I
gambler,
bet he throws
man.
it. I bet he throws it right at the front hip. Breaks it across the plate.
Mason sets up on the outside, and he pulls one down the left field line. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Saw Mason there kind of set up on the outside of the plate there at the very end, so maybe they're trying to work this guy away.
What'd you think about the Hall of Fame induction there before the game?
You know, it's first of all, I got here early enough to see some of the old guys come in, and it was just awesome. You know, their love for their sport and their school. And then, you know, tonight's inductee,
Yeah,
he's just a good man. He's touched a lot of baseball lives from, you know, his time at Cross Timbers.
you talking about Coach Mooney, right?
Yeah, Coach Mooney, absolutely. He's just just a good man.
He is.
And very deserving.
Yep, I totally agree. He's whipped these freshmen into shape, these freshman Mustangs.
And, you know, I was proud to have him work with, you know, my son and the sophomore class last year. And
You
it's
know,
not. It's not.
I don't know if that guy got that bat back. You gonna ask?
There's going to be a little dialogue about that. No.
Nope,
there's
he's just going out there to dust off the plate. A scoreboard on the blink.
not. Yeah, it is. You know, and you know, not
Coach-
that the fans care out there. We've had it worked on. It didn't start work in the beginning of the season, and
Yeah.
you know, I have to call that fellow back out.
Yeah. Oh, pickoff play at second base, but no joy. So
Runner back in time, but he got dirty. I like the way the boys are
Yep.
executing their plays.
tell you what, that was a timing play, right? That's
Yep.
one of those probably called from the dugout to the catcher. He called it, and then just basically looks back, looks forward, and then after a 2 count, turns and throws.
Right, he's throwing that to the bag. There's no ball player there. He's throwing it to the bag. Everybody's got to know their job on that play, or that ball's in center field.
Yeah.
Another turn to bunt. Looks like we got 2 balls, no strikes. Runner at second. No outs. 1 out. Swing and a
Yeah.
miss.
I don't think he was committed to making that swing.
I think that was an off-speed pitch, and he knew it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what he was looking for, but he didn't get it. 2 balls and 1 strike now for the lefty from Lake Dallas. The Falcon stands in there, and here's a Colin McKinley pitch. Crouched under it a bit, but the umpire hadn't called anything up there all night.
And he turned to bunt again, but he's not committed, you know. So
Yeah. I don't know what he's ready to do.
31 and ball 4. We got a runner on first, second, 1 out.
Yep, this is double play opportunity. Coach Webster's not going to wait on a double play, though. He's making the quick route out there. He's going to make a move here. I think he's going to bring in the new pitcher.
Mr. Feitner was warming up, so I bet you that's who he's going with. But it's a good outing all in all. You know, with closing the book, we're going to have 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts with 87 total pitches. You know, that's something you can be proud of.
Yeah, he's a yeoman, man. He does a job. Hey, we're going to go to some of the canned music I have while the new Mustang pitcher, Drew Feitner, warms up. And we got to cut away from all this copyrighted material. We'll be back shortly.
and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the
All right, we're live again. We got 2 runners on, first and second, 1 out. New pitcher's Drew Feichner for the Mustangs.
Drew Feichner's been pretty consistent. He's got good control. He won't overpower you on the velo, but he's got a couple of pitches that are effective at strikeouts.
Who else is throwing down here?
So here's Dalton Snyder. Dalton Snyder's another sophomore. It's got a really good fastball, and he'll mix it up with a off speed. And I don't know if it's a curve or a slider, but he's got a breaking pitch that will catch people off guard. One ball, one strike, a little bit low.
Mustangs need a 2-hopper to McCullough, so he and Sevy can turn one, right?
They need to roll it up.
It's going to be tough, though, with a left-hander. Might be better to get one hit directly to Jace.
All right, he wasn't
You
even
see
close
that?
to catching
He
up with
wasn't.
that one.
So maybe that is going to be a 2-hopper down to Jace, you know? That'd be great if that could happen. But I'll tell you what, the guy's keeps his hands inside like you're supposed to, though, and that means he's bringing the barrel through the zone. So I wouldn't discount him yet. Going to have to keep working. Oh, what a pitch. I don't think the umpire expected that one.
I think a little pitch, a little bit maybe inside if it was anything.
Well, it definitely wasn't too low, was it?
It was handy.
It was handy. That was a front knee for sure.
Yeah. 22. All right, so that might. Now we got a full count.
I think he's going to come back to that deuce right here. And if I'm in the box,
let's see what these
I'm looking for the curveball, and I'm fouling off the fastball. That's the approach I'm going to take.
How confident he is.
Well, he had the same situation 2 innings ago, and the coach did not start him because the guy struck out. But he didn't strike out that time.
Drops a little single in the right field.
Look at that
a good
arm.
Strong throw, holding the runner at third. Outstanding job. Good stuff. You know, singles are good, but that single got out to the outfielder almost too quick.
Yeah.
Up and throwing.
I'll tell you what, man. I told you. Did you see his swing? That was good.
Yeah.
That was on a fastball, too. He just torched it.
Shortstop, number 1, Dane.
Yeah, like you said, he did keep inside on that.
Yep.
All right,
Yep,
number 1's up.
And it was an inside pitch, too. He just put a good swing on it. Let's see what they do now. They got 5-1's a score. This is a tying run at the plate, actually.
Jace is the third baseman's even with the bag. We got.
Actually, looks like he's a little up, Andy.
Yeah. Middle infielder straight away.
I don't know why. I agree with that.
A little outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
You just got to challenge him here. You got to challenge him, buddy.
Comes back to the plate a little high. All right. Let's see if we can settle him down, but he's got the stuff to take care of the business at hand. Like to get a ball in play where.
So I'm just going to put a plug in here for AT&T Wireless because they are the connection we're using tonight, and it's been flawless. If anybody out there is trying to decide between AT&T Wireless and any others, let me just tell you, I'm in right here at Grapevine High School, and I am getting magnificent data speeds. So
there you go. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a free ad. Hey, if any AT&T executives are listening, just send me an email, tradio@tradio.com, tr3dio@tr3dio.com. There's another pitch.
Oh, that was close. All right, that's going to be walked in. So now we're looking at a 5-2 score. We still have the bases loaded. 1 out. All right. You'll settle down.
Batting for the Falcons, number 21, the third baseman.
You know where they are on their lineup?
Rodriguez.
See if I can check that out.
No, I don't. I was counting on you to keep up with that kind of stuff.
I'll tell you. We're on the bottom of the lineup. This is
Coach Webster going to take a walk out there. He's giving Dalton a little extra time to get loose because he's taking that slow walk.
Yeah. The boys You know, that AT&T, it's easy to endorse things that you actually believe in.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh, he is making the call. All right, so
Yeah.
let me give you a little bit of a rundown. Dalton, sophomore, number 23. He's a hard-throwing right-hander, excuse me. Tall guy, makes a long stride to the plate. He's been in some tough situations and actually shown up really well.
Yeah.
So coach is not afraid to put him in this situation, and, you know, he's not afraid to handle it. So let's see how that works. I think Drew didn't have an opportunity. Coach couldn't stay with him. He'll have another opportunity to get back up there and do some good stuff.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Snyder takes that good leg kick and strides down and just throws it to the dish. So this is a critical situation here. What is this? Top the sixth. It's a 3-run ball game. I tell you what, I'm going to have to turn it off. We're going to have to go to the canned music.
Now pitching for the Grapevine Mustangs, number 23, Dalton Snyder.
Snyder up on the bump, starts him off with looks like it was a off-speed curveball. Interesting. Where his bread and butter is the fastball. So let's see what he does next.
Pitch? Was it
It's a ball. It's ball one.
Ball one. Yeah, I hope he just goes, just pings it, right?
Yeah.
Just go hard, and if something happens.
Oh man, looks like another little outside. This guy's got a little jitter. I know him.
Yeah.
I think he'll regroup here.
He'll do fine. 2 balls, no strikes.
The runners are staying pretty conservative with their leads. We got the infield straightaway, outfield straightaway. Comes back and the pitch. Oh no, the ball got away and it's
going to be a play at the plate. Nope.
Runners
Look
delayed.
he's off. He came off. Oh.
We had a pass ball. Runner scores. Then there was a little bit of a delay in the break on the trailing runners, and Mason saw that, threw down, and I thought that guy overslid the bag.
Me too.
But all right, new situation. All right, we've got a 2-run ball game, 5-3. Runner on second, third, 1 out.
3 balls, right?
Yes, sir.
3 balls, and did they score 1 run or 2
they did.
runs?
No, 1.
5-3, huh?
Yes, sir.
Look, he's going to actually go down there and ask him if he overslid the bag. That's what they're checking with, because he didn't have a good angle.
You know, it looked to me that he did. Oh, after a conference.
I'll tell you what. This is what I like, is that he did that.
Going through the process, yep.
Going through the process. Process matters. And here's the process that matters here. It's 3 balls, no strikes. We only have 1 out in the inning.
Yeah, and we have a free base at first with a 3-0 count. He should not tee anything up here.
Not with the tying runs on second and third, for sure.
Let's be smart about this. And the pitch to the plate is outside. So the bases are loaded. No out. One out. 2-run game.
What is this, Keegan? Keegan down here?
Yes.
Keegan Courtney.
Mr. Courtney.
Yeah.
Right now, Dalton's walking to the back of the mound, getting ready. Mason's ready. Coach is back.
Number 19, Abram Aguilar.
And so they have the Falcons have a pinch hitter in. I think they're at the bottom of the order. This would be the last batter in their lineup.
I questioned some of the bunting approaches, but it paid off everything that they've done this inning so far, right?
They've gotten themselves back in this game.
1 ball, no strikes. Dalton Snyder misses low. Oh. Looked like he got hit in the face here in the bullpen. That's why you need to put a face mask on.
Behind again. Mason comes out to talk to his pitcher. See if he can find what he needs.
2 balls, no strikes. This is where you got to rely on your senior catcher to, calm this guy down on the hill and give him a shot to take a big stride and do his stuff. Outfield is normal depth. Looks like Brock may even be a little shallow, huh?
Yeah. Rely on his reading the ball off the bat. Let's hope that's the right call here. Dalton needs to reach down and get him a nice strike right here.
Here's one. Tell you what, that ball foul or fair?
It's foul ball. Little flare. That could have been dangerous, but fortunately for us, that's just strike one.
Yeah, that's more than dangerous. I thought he had a double down the line.
Yep. Yeah, it's actually one of those that just kind of drops down the line and sats, even worse.
Guy just hit my truck with the ball that bounced over the bullpen.
Because the booster guys come fix that fence for us.
No.
All right, 2 balls, 1 strike, bases loaded. 1 out. Big swing, and it's a hit to the left field side. 1 runner's in.
Ball game's going to be
2
tied.
Runners at first and second. Tie ball game. 1 out.
It's a heck of a rip to left field.
Yep, just a nice solid hit. We've had 3 solid hits in this inning and some base on balls that's created a really ugly, crooked number inning. But tie ball game. Let's start for new.
If you're Mustangs. If you're Falcons.
Good point.
It's been an awesome inning.
Good point. I apologize. But for both sides, we're starting fresh. 5-5.
I got to see if they put a dent in my truck.
Did he really hit it?
He really did.
Wow.
Top spin over the top and then hit the car. We'll check it in the half inning. All right, so there's 1 out.
1 out. Runners on first and second.
And there's
first
a rip.
pitch swinging to the wall. Got a hold of that. 1 bounce to the wall. Runner scored. Runner running third. Holding up at second.
Nobody's there.
Oh, we got him in between. That's
a bomb.
A 2-run double. Puts Lake Dallas up 7-5. Still only 1 out. Talking about starting fresh. Lake Dallas. But now they're up at the top of the inning.
Coach
top of the
might
batting
make a
order.
change
Lead
here.
off. Coach is going back out to the mound to talk to Mr. Snyder. Pulls the infield in. He's going to rally the troops, pull them together, settle them up, and he's going to the bullpen. Dalton stops, has a few words with Coach, and now coming in,
Keegan Courtney, lefty, number 20. We're gonna roll to some canned music here, and we'll be back as soon as he gets loose.
What did he
All right, here we go. New pitcher, Keegan Courtney, number 20. Runners on second. 1 out. Top of the order for Lake Dallas.
Mustangs was still only 1 out in the inning, trying to batter steps out of the box. Mustangs trying to break the doldrums here, number 20. This guy started it. I think this was the guy that was batting at the beginning, and there's a rip to the second
Whoa, right to Sevy. It ate him up, and another run scored. Throw to the plate, cut by the pitcher, runner stays at first.
Cut by the first baseman.
Yeah, first baseman. Wow.
He drilled that ball.
He did. It ate Sevy up. It's hard to
do that.
Yep.
Guy's been pretty sure-handed.
For sure.
Well, let's just settle in and see if we'll get a double play ball. The Falcons have put the barrel of the bat on the ball this inning. Good lead at first base. Yep, Keegan's going to throw over there one time. That's well thought out.
I haven't seen that in a long time, and that's a snowman up there.
Yeah, it is. That's all right. By the way, another half step by the guy at first. He's got a big lead. Oh, what a great pitch.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what we need right there. Good stuff.
Got to keep the guy at first closer, though.
Yeah.
My guess is he's going to be running here soon.
No, Mason's not afraid to do a back pick, throw behind him. Let's see.
Yep. Ball stayed up.
And he did. All right.
Yep, that's a good call right there, Andy.
Let's see if that gets in his mind a little bit. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, Keegan hasn't shown him the best move. Keegan's thrown over there. I think that he's going to put a good move on him. He got another half step. He is really off. Oh, that's a rip. It's going to be foul, though.
Yeah, it's going to be foul ball. Garrison Goldsberry makes a run after it. And just, but good side. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So, I don't know how to counteract what we got going if I'm Coach Webster. I think you just throw strikes and work out of it, right? Okay, the guy at first seems like he's at the same spot on his lead as he was earlier. He looks like he's leaning a little to his right. He lengthened it. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did. There you go. Keegan saw that.
Yeah, but that
too.
wasn't I don't think that was his best move.
No, he's saving that.
I think he's got a 45-degree step that he can draw on here.
A little bit. The cat and mouse game of baseball.
Well, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to number 9. Let's see what he does. Swung, he's out in the dirt.
There you go. That's that second out we were looking for. Love that Keegan came in, settled things down a little bit. Let's get that last one.
So the Falcons, I think that was their 10th batter.
10th batter. They batted around, and now we got the 3-hole up to the plate.
2, Walker Davis.
Yeah, the catcher was number 2, Walker Davis. Runner on first, 2 outs.
Great job that time, and I think they finally got the memo about not running when Shimkus blocks the ball. Yeah. He does a good job back there of getting in front of it with his gear, and so but what he does is he leans his shoulders forward like you're supposed to, so the ball doesn't kick up; it kicks in front and down.
It's kind of like a bowl where he's going to triangulate it in front of him no matter what. That's just effort. That's all feet. Yeah. That's good coaching. And that young man is always working hard.
That's why he's going to play college ball next year.
Yeah.
Where's it, Cisco?
Cisco.
Along with Sam Pierce?
Yeah, Cisco Wranglers.
Just missed. Keegan just missed down. I think you got to just throw him that slider into the zone here.
Yeah.
He looks like his breaking pitch is what he's throwing for a strike mostly.
There you go.
That's the auto call.
31.
Right down, I like to say Peachtree, but since I'm over here in Grapevine, I have to say right down Main Street.
Yeah, and if you were in Atlanta, you'd really confuse because there's a Peachtree everywhere.
That's where I live. That's where I got the Peachtree from. I lived over there for a long time, and when the Braves when the rotation was Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox, Steve Avery, and Mark Wohlers, and then there was a guy that I played high school ball against named Mike Mordecai, and he played for the Braves for a few of those years.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. That's a great pitch right there by Keegan Courtney.
He's really fighting back. So now we got a full count. We go down 3-0 and comes back with 2 strikes. Yeah, that Brave team, they were good for a long time. That's some consistently good baseball.
13 straight pennants by longest record that's ever in any sport.
All right, now, Trey. Oh, that's a big swing and a miss. All right, way to come in and settle an inning down.
Keegan Courtney
struck him out.
Keegan Courtney walks off the hill. Now the Mustangs got to put on their hitting shoes and come back in this game. Falcons put up a snowman, and they now lead 8-5. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Mustangs trying to climb up a hill.
Got Mason Shipkus batting. Takes first pitch for a ball.
This is definitely the guy you want up there to get something going for your team. Senior
leader, going to go up there with a game plan. And All right, so we got 2 balls. It's going to look for the right pitch here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a situation where you're looking for the exact pitch in a spot. You're not.
Right. There you go. Pitcher's falling way behind our leadoff hitter.
Now,
3 balls, no strikes.
People might be looking at that pitch saying, man, that might be a strike, but it hadn't been all night. This guy's been very consistent on the top end of the strike zone.
There you go. There you go. That's a 4-pitch walk. That's the way to start a comeback inning. I like it. I'll make sure that we're not just broadcasting to Mustang Nation. We gotta take care of the Lake Dallas fans as well.
Well, I hope the Falcons are watching. I mean, this has been a great comeback for them so far. Give me about 100 views from Lake Dallas folks.
The right fielder, number 18.
This is and this is Sam Pierce, and Pierce has been injured and he's back from an injury now. Oh, he missed his pitch.
He took a big swing on that. He wasn't leaving anything in reserve. I like that, but now he's got a little work to do. He's falling behind. 1 strike, no balls.
Yeah, I think right now the deal has got to be base runners. You can't do anything until you get the tying run up to the plate. Not really a big lead at first, a conservative lead,
but a throw over anyway.
Yeah, I don't know where that's being called from.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm, but. Yeah, actually, maybe.
Oh,
that's gonna be. Is that gonna be an easy?
No, that's gonna
can of corn.
The can of corn right there, and he parks and he catches it. So that's 1 out. I don't mind the boys being aggressive at the plate. I know coach coaches that, but
absolutely. It's it's a big deal. Now we got Patrick McCullough at the plate.
Knowing coach like I do,
Shimkus might run. He might start him.
Early.
Shimmy gets a lead over at first. I think the other team knows he might go.
Catcher does a good job smothering that one. Ball 1. Well, we need 3 runs, so putting that runner in motion, keep some things going.
Yeah, it's a risky call to do something like that. Oh, now there's one back in the biology lab. It's near the petri dishes.
Bunsen burner.
Yeah, well, we hadn't gotten anything in the chemistry lab tonight.
Oh, okay.
Usually we try to get it. The chemistry lab's right over here where the beaker section is.
I got you.
And
breakables.
Yeah. And throw over
the top.
That's gonna be a dead ball. He's gonna go to third base, I think. Yes, sir.
That's a good break. It's a good break for the Mustangs. I think they were worried about Mr. Shimkus over there.
With a 3-run lead, now the coach is walking out there. Actually, I only think Shimkus is going to get second out of this. Let's see. I think
you allowed the.
You get the
additional base. They'll give him second plus the addition.
Actually, you know what? I think that's right. He gets. He's going to get 2 from the base he occupied.
Right.
Forget about where he was going diving or whatever like that. He's going to get 2 from where he was occupied. Now that coach is over there. He's getting a little angry with it, actually.
A little animated. He's going to go consult with the home plate, like we were talking about the process.
Coach Webster went down there. He knew what was about to happen. Coach Webster went down there and made sure he had it. I think it is a 2 bases from the pitch that's occupied, from the base that's occupied. So it'd be the same thing if he turned around and threw it over that L.
Exactly.
In belief.
No.
He'd be over at third base. I think the umpire's got it right.
I like to think about, they're taking them back to second. I think it's interesting. We kind of...
Okay, so here's what they said. They said he was going back to first and he gets second. So
that's what I saw their coach do. Yeah.
You get the one you're going to plus 1. Now, Coach is going to argue with him a bit, and I think he's got a beef.
Coach Jimmy's going to rebut a little bit. Knowing him, he'll probably say his piece, and we'll get back to the business at hand. But, I think the Falcons catch a break because if that doesn't dead ball, it goes down the fence and rolls up, and we're comfortably at third.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's 2 bases from where you occupied.
Yeah, they catch a break there. All right, so what we got is 1 out, runner at second. We got a 1-1 count.
Yep, we got some ambient music I really don't like because it kills my. Somebody will file a copyright on it. As long as we keep it in the background, we'll be all right.
Yeah, that's.
You got to talk over it.
There's no. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. All right, here we go. Ball on the ground. Oh,
Shimkus,
he didn't see that cleanly, or
he's a catcher.
Yeah,
he knows. He knows.
That guy did his job, kept it in front of him.
That board says 2-1. Is that what you have as well?
Let me check my game changer and help out with that. There in the pitch, low.
We can all agree that there's
Ball
3 balls. I don't know how many strikes. I got 0 strikes.
I got 1 strike.
Yeah, so okay, the board's right. 3-1.
The pitch.
They're going to give it to the pitcher.
Gave him a strike there.
You know what I like though is Patrick McCullough doesn't have to swing at that pitch. In that situation, you're looking at something you can get barrel up and look how deep they're playing compared.
They certainly are, yeah.
Comparatively,
right.
That's gonna be a tough
no
play.
Going up, yeah.
That's gonna be a tough play.
That is going to work out.
Safe.
Oh, that is a safe, good hustle.
Wow.
My runner at second didn't advance, so we've got runners at first and second. 1 out.
Jack Rogers. This is a clutch hitter.
Yep, for sure. Definitely known for his unorthodox swing, but results.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm really happy that my number 4 guy's up there with a chance to do some damage.
I don't know how unorthodox it is because I've seen his name on a lot of walk-offs.
Yep.
A couple of walk-offs this year.
Please do not take that. Well,
yeah, so here we go.
I've talked to his parents.
Yeah, no, let's talk about him hitting the ball right here, which I think he's going to do. Number 6 is going to crush it. Let's see what he does. Ball down.
He's going to stay away from him.
I'll tell you what, if the ball gets by the catcher here, you got reasonable speed on the bases. They're going to advance.
Sure. Take advantage of that extra base there.
But the real runner right here is number 6. He's the tying run. Up
the plate. He really is the guy that you went up there. He fouls one off. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one didn't make it back to the biology lab. I think that was over there at the Hall of Fame, Walk of Fame. Or where is that Walk of Fame over there behind first base?
Yeah, and we just unveiled a new plaque tonight for Mr. Mooney.
Well, not just Mr. Mooney.
Oh, the whole class. My apologies. Yeah,
like 8 different names on there.
Be honest, I know Mr. Mooney personally. I don't know the rest of the names, but anytime somebody comes out to the ballpark, take some time to go check it out.
It's unbelievable. It's actually a fantastic tradition that happens every 5 years. And last year in 2020, they weren't able to do it because of the COVID shutdown of the season.
And the pitch. Oh, he pulls one.
Oh, that's the wrong place.
Let's bounce that in. Oh. That was a pretty good play to get out of that.
Probably the only place that he hit the ball and get that kind of result. Mustangs, leave them stranded. Leave 2 on and go to the top of the 7th. Your score, Lake Dallas Falcons have stormed back. Lead this game 8-5.
He's the first baseman, Will McConnell.
We got Keegan up in the mound still. I think the Falcons have number 4 batter up. The first pitch is in. Swung on. It's a
Wow,
foul
he got
ball.
the barrel on it. Is
It's
that
right
near
up
us?
against. That's going to be a foul ball. That's a nice hustle by our
Yeah,
third
Jace.
baseman, Jace.
No,
But he just ran out of room there.
This is why I park over here, because it takes a perfectly placed foul ball to get to me.
Sure.
Over there at first, it's a little risky.
Sure. You can get in the
You
action.
got to protect the Tradio truck, and you didn't see a dent from that pitcher, did you?
I did not. It looked clean. It was a beautiful Ford F-150.
Yeah.
Squares the bunt, pulls
Yep.
back, but it's a strike nonetheless.
I'm just
Way ahead. 2
Very-
strikes, no balls.
very impressed with the left-handed sticks that they have in their lineup tonight.
We kept
They've
them at bay
all-
for a while, but
They've all
there
made some
you
great
go. Swings
contributions.
through
I'll tell you
that.
what, you know what that is. That's lefty on lefty.
Yeah.
And the breaking pitch that you don't see
The-
much as a left-handed batter.
hiding it behind your head as long as possible.
Number 20, the right fielder, Brendan.
But I can't say enough about number 20 coming in, settling the ship, and giving us a chance to come back and win this one. All right. 1 out. Top of the 7th.
Yeah, he went.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, getting ahead. That's the key. I can't tell you how many good things happen when a pitcher gets that first strike over, right?
It's a very significant. There's a lot of statistics that bear it out.
Yep.
And these Mustang pitchers, by and large, up and down the program, they're good at the first pitch strikes. And my frame of reference is the Mustang freshman, and yeah, I think there's like 70% first pitch strikes on average from those guys.
That's good coaching program wide.
Yeah,
Tries to float one in there, curveball that
stayed up.
stayed up. All right, though, mixing it up, give him something to look at. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I wouldn't throw this guy a fastball. He's sitting fastball. Look at him. He's like ready to uncork on a fastball. Well, he threw him one. You can go pick it up. That other baseball down there, from,
The one that,
Shimka's.
yeah.
The overthrow. I'll have to go home and check that out on my on the umpire, UIL umpire. Or it's not really a UIL thing. It's the rules of baseball.
Yeah, you're right.
I have that on my phone. If I wasn't so low on juice, I'd probably go check it out. I keep it an ebook on the rules of baseball.
Don't want to go too far into it, but theoretically it would have cost us a run there, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
There.
possibly. Actually, yeah, it did cost a run, didn't it?
Yep. Oh,
Look at that. He
little
kept his hands
fastball.
back. You
Yep.
see that? I think that's breaking pitch.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he kept his hands back on that and did a really nice job of hitting.
For sure, you're right. It was a breaking pitch because he saw it and then he waited and
Yeah.
then followed through with it. All right, now got a runner on first, 1 out.
I wish I knew the name of that little guy that's the bat boy for the green team, the Falcons. He's doing a great job. He's hustling out there, getting
I
the
see
bat
him now
ball.
that
Yeah,
you mentioned
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Look at him over there wearing the helmet.
yeah, doing everything right.
Yep,
I bet you.
doing his job. I'm sure he's a little brother for somebody, I would guess.
Oh, big swing. Swing through that. Was that a fastball there? So he gets ahead again. No
Yeah.
balls, 1 strike.
Stayed down. Moderate lead at first base. Nothing to worry about, I don't think. But that ball's
Oh, Mason did another good job of smothering a short hopper in there. So now we got 1 ball, 1 strike.
yeah, he threw that pitch about 56 feet.
Yeah. And cricket, that works.
I don't. Yeah, I guess. All right. The lead at
Oh,
first,
those
he's
over.
going to
Check
throw over there. I'm not real sure that he.
them. Warranted that throw over.
Yeah, it's a risk reward thing. So who will the Mustangs have up? Will it be the 4 sophomores?
I believe so. Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to go through that.
Jace, Grant,
juggernaut.
Goldsberry, and Sevi.
Yeah. See if they can do something to help pull this one out. Got a break in the action with Mr. Shimkus coming down to talk to his pitcher. Go over some signs. Runner on first. I agree with you. He's not taking too big of a lead, so I'm not overly worried. He looks like a big fella. Maybe has a long stride. So
who knows?
I got to say, I haven't done my scouting work on my Lake Dallas Falcons, so I don't know for sure.
I'd like to get one hopper to McCullough at shortstop, and let's see if they can turn one and get out of this game.
Clean it up. Looks over, end of the plate. Squares the bump, pulls back, and it's a strike.
That's what you do, man. He's got that deuce. He just throws it right in there. He can throw it at the in and out. I don't understand. I just don't understand why the batter was squaring that time, but
one ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch.
Can't question anything because everything they've done
foul ball
has led to a comeback.
Right. You and I can sit here and analyze what you're supposed to do, but
so I'm in kudos to those hitters.
Results were bad for the home team.
These guys.
It felt like we had the game kind of in hand until I came up under this truck. It might be me.
It could be. Change the mojo.
Yeah.
Number 1, he stands in there, and there's a ball that gets away from Shimkus, but
it looks like that runner didn't see it down, so good for the Mustangs.
Fortunate break for the Mustangs that time. But at the same time, I mean, Shimkus already threw somebody out on a
if I'm reading that scoreboard right, man, there's been some hits in this game. I think we got double-digit hits from both teams.
10 and 10, according to the board.
Wow.
8 runs, 10 hits for Lake Dallas. 5 runs, 10 hits for the Mustangs.
That one does get away from Mason. It looked like he just got crossed up a little bit. Runner advances to second. Going to pass the ball. We got a full count. That does affect our ability to do the double play traditionally, but let's see. Let's see what he does right here on this pitch. Full count, 1 out, runner on second. And the pitch high. Ball 4. It's getting a little chilly up here. I wonder if that's affecting any of our pitchers.
I don't. This is just me talking here, but I never played a baseball game when it was cool without sleeves on. I always wore sleeves, and I don't. I see some of the freshmen going out there in weather like this, and they don't wear sleeves. And I don't know if there's any.
It's a ball 1, lead off. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's getting a little.
Now that the sun out for sure, it's turned a little chilly. But both teams are playing in the same weather, so. Batter steps out. Gets some signs from coach, cooking up something. 1 out, runner on first and second. 1 ball, no count. Nice. Falling behind a little bit. We got 2 balls, no strikes. Missed low on that last one.
It was 6:53 in the bottom of the 4th. And now we're in the top of 7th. It's 8:28.
Wow. Yeah. When you string those hits and a few walks, it turns to bunt, pulls back, goes a little high. Looks like we got Gabe and Chaka working, going to the bullpens, get some work. He's another senior. Way behind. 3 balls, no strike. Turns the bunt, pulls back, and he gets the strike.
So I'm a big fan of doing the 3-0 fake bunt like that, but I had a coach one time that I actually coached with who was not a fan of it. And he said, why would you do that?
Up. It looks like this might be
playable. That's an infield fly. Infield fly.
Was it called? And
call the infield fly.
Second baseman catches, or shortstop catches it just behind, right on the grass. So we got 2 outs. Little question as to whether or not that should have been an infield fly.
It definitely was an infield fly.
Some people have some strong opinions on that, so we'll go with that. No, it does look like an infield fly. You drop that ball, it's a double play.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the rule's there for.
Exactly.
So you're right.
So the umpires aren't raising their hand up, and I don't know, but
I guess,
you know what? I think maybe the home plate umpire was.
He turns the bunt. Keegan gets it, throws it to first. There you go. That's handy. Now we're coming up to the bottom.
I like it. Our guest
Of the
commentator, Andy Northup. We are handy. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th, and we're going to play some different music. Andy's going to hang with us through the end.
Oh, there you go.
Here we go.
Number 1, Dane Hines. Moving to shortstop, number 15, Michael Duran.
Looks like this, like Dallas has got a new pitcher. Their closer. He's got a big over-the-top delivery.
Moves to second base.
We got our work cut out for us, but we got our string of sophomores to see if we can get something going on.
Belcher.
Looks like the Lake Dallas Falcons made a few defensive changes to go with their pitching change. We got the bottom of 7th, correct?
That's right. Bottom of the 7th here. This is number 19,
Little bit of
Jace
work.
Christian, former two-sport athlete here. I think now he's focused just on baseball. And he's played third base for the Mustangs since the beginning of the season, right?
He has, for sure. You know, he got that slot. He earned it out of, early spring. But you're right. He was very accomplished middle linebacker.
And running back, too.
Yeah.
Running back, yeah.
But his ability to read a defensive play was his strength.
Yep.
Oh, he reaches out and try to grab one. I don't know if that was his pitch, so he's got a 1-1 count. He has been he's been heating up at the plate as of late, and I think coach is really happy about that. He's been moved up and down the lineup, and he's settled in. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the delivery. Big rip on. Didn't get it. Foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I know you said the guys. You have some folks out here from another school you saw?
Yeah, I thought some of our crosstown rivals, the Birdville Hawks, were here. I guess probably supporting their other feathered friends, the Falcons.
Look at that,
And Jace gives a shot right up the middle. Nice base hit. He really is warming
I'll
up.
tell you what, man. He's got a great swing. And here's another guy with a good swing, number 28, Grant Klein. These are 10th graders.
Yeah, these are the sophomores. Grant started the season on JV. Blue just tore the cover off the ball, had some injuries, and he's healthy. Coach brought him up for the latter part of the season, and he's really contributing immediately. It's good stuff. They call him Sunshine because he's got the golden locks.
Oh yeah, out of that Remember the Titans
Yes,
movie?
exactly.
Yeah. Ronnie Bass. The Ronnie Bass look-alike from that movie, huh? Sunshine.
There you go. So they got they're staying away. They got one ball on Grant. Got Jace over at first. He's a smart runner. I don't know if he's going to steal. Ball two. I think they need to kind of let this inning develop.
Let's a 3-run deficit.
Yeah, let the game come to you.
Yeah, and so that's what Grant's doing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he has a take right here.
Right, until he throws a strike. Nope, he didn't.
He did not have a take.
That might be in the Petri dishes, or is that in the chemistry?
No, that was near the chemistry lab. That was back over in the beaker section.
You can tell I don't know where those classes are because I didn't go to many of those when I was in school.
The biology lab is up there behind one of those E's.
Where they keep all the
chemistry
frogs.
is oh, look at that.
That's a big hit.
No.
All right, he got a little bit too much air on it. Takes that.
Dang.
Looked like that right fielder kind of was having a. It looked like he was parked under it, and at the very last minute had to make an adjustment.
I tell you what, it's a good play by the right fielder. Grant hit one hard again.
We got Garrison Goldsberry coming out, the third of the 4 sophomore gauntlet.
The left fielder, number 5.
He got a good hit, good compact swing, smart at the plate. Let's see what he can get done here for us. We still have Jace over at first, 1 out, bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, if you're joining us late, Mustangs jumped out to a 5-0 lead and gave up 8.
Pitcher delivers a strike.
In the top of the 6th inning. The Falcons from Lake Dallas just came alive and were pounding the baseball.
Fouls off. Garrison's way behind with 2 strikes on him. Let's see what we can do here to get that runner advanced. Extend the inning. Got Sevi Aguirre behind him, I believe. Oh. Pop fly. Looks like it's going to be shallow.
Looks like a can of corn for the second baseman.
There we go.
And he makes the play.
Unfortunately, that means the Mustangs are down to their last out.
They are, and it looks like there's going to be a pinch hitter. Is that DJ Catalano, number 12?
There you go. Coach is going to the bench. DJ makes good contact. This is a good move.
Yep, DJ's a junior, right?
He is. He is.
And probably the only guy on the baseball team that can also dunk a basketball.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Can lay it down.
Wow.
Yeah, so another dual sport athlete.
There you go. If you consider basketball a sport. That's
it
that's
is a
joke.
sport.
That's
this
a joke
is Andy
out there.
Northrup, folks. This is not Tradio making any comments.
Oh, I apologize, Trey. That was said in jest, obviously. Yeah. I'm a very short person, so therefore, he goes after that pitch. Once again, didn't get a hold of it. Another short.
And the Falcons have come back from the dead and claimed the victory over the Mustangs tonight at the Corral and Grapevine. Your final score. Lake Dallas 8, Grapevine Mustangs 5. This one got away.
We certainly did. You know, I thought this game was in hand and on cruise control, and you know, with a couple of timely hits and some walks and probably some pretty aggressive base running, they were able to grab the lead. And it's unfortunate now, But like we said, any game, any time. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you, and
Sure thing.
I apologize if I said anything out of line.
Yeah.
We'll talk to y'all next time.
Hey, listen, we'll catch you guys next time. This is Mustang Baseball on Tradio.